Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now movement already. So a flag down here on our very first play. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Being chased out left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. An audible here to get a new look. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Samuel going to go in motion right. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, here's Purdy. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and... Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And Jennings will go in motion right. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill.
And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This 2nd and 4. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. They run again with Dowdle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On the run, it's Dowdle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Rolling to his, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. second down. Here's Purdy to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy from the gun on third down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Play action now. Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Rico Dowdle, 31 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Fights forward at the 20. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down at the 25. 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Purdy now to throw. Flushed out right. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone.